Bethesda have announced a new version of Skyrim coming out on the 11th of November 2021. My take on this is it's an update to support the new consoles, but people are trying to look for special reasons and special support, and I don't think they're going to find any. I think this is literally to keep Skyrim running on the new generation of hardware so it stays current, because if it stopped running, it'd be like a Jimi Hendrix track on YouTube. People go looking for it and not find what they're after because the copyright owners removed everything years ago. Now it's only just coming back. Says, you know, the fandom of Jimi Hendrix has been dying off. So he's only getting a small bit of attention that he should be getting because people haven't been able to find his songs. It'd be a little bit like that. Right, so with Skyrim, it keeps it working. It means when they release the next game, Skyrim is still a thing. It's still got the attention of fans. People are still buying the game. People are still talking about it, and that translates into sales for their next game. It means their next game is the son of the legendary Skyrim and not a sequel to that game that was released ages ago. That's the way I'm seeing this. And the creation kit mods, I think that's just to sweeten the pot, because Bethesda know on its own it's not really a good deal for existing Skyrim owners, because basically, you know, we've already played it, we've got the mods, we've done all that, right? But they do need to make this update to keep it running, because the game is 10 years old, and let's face it, right, Fallout 3, that doesn't work very well anymore if it works at all. And people don't want Skyrim to go down the same road and just be unplayable one day. So they're keeping it fresh by keeping it updated whilst we wait for their next game. It's good for them, it's good for us, it's a win-win situation. Unfortunately, they will probably charge for it, so we won't be getting it for free. However, we might on the PC, because I think the PC would benefit the least from anything they do. Console owners basically, I mean, the reason why a lot of these games have such small encounter zones, you know, like maps and missions and stuff, is because consoles couldn't handle anything bigger. I don't think that's going to change in this. I don't think they're going to make these encounters bigger and maps bigger and things bigger, because that's like making a new game. But yet that would be the way of supporting the new consoles, is by making everything bigger. You know, kind of size that PCs can support. If you think, let's think of a game. You think of Fallout New Vegas, when you get into New Vegas and the strip is divided into 3 or 4 parts, right? It's like that, because consoles couldn't load all of the stripping in one go. PCs could, but consoles couldn't, so we had to go through different zones, right? But now, the new generation of consoles, you probably could. So if they wanted to update it, they could remove all of the walls and have it as one long strip like it was supposed to be from the start. But yeah, says that's one of the things that I don't see changing, which should be changed. But yeah, anyway, I think the creation kit stuff and mods is just a way of introducing some people to mods in mass. After all, if they release a version with mods officially, I expect PlayStation 4 owners would, well, 5 maybe, would get them too eventually. So that's good for console users. Again, it doesn't benefit PC users. So yeah, it keeps Skyrim fresh, it keeps it working. If people have problems and go out and buy the new version, keep on playing it. How does that affect my mods? Probably won't work on the new version. That's how they like to do it, isn't it? They like all the old mods to stop working and need to be redone. And unfortunately, the way they've done it in the past, their mod creating system for their own creation kit doesn't work. It stops working. So you have to mess about in all kinds of ways to get it, just to upload it to their site, which is why my mods aren't on their site, because I'm just finding that to be, you know, a bit of a pain, and I've got better things to do in my life, like shoot myself in the head, you know, and fuck about like the system that they're coming up with now. If their software worked, yeah, I might do it, but it doesn't. It's buggy as usual, and it'll probably be buggy again when this comes out. So it'll be a whole new creation kit, whole new set of mods, whole new set of porting I would expect. And that means all the mods you like, you'd have to wait for them to be updated. And the chances are many of the modders have moved on to other things because it has been 10 years, you know. So yeah, it's probably going to be more bad news for PC users than good for that reason. Unless Bethesda understand this and make an effort to make the mod creation system work for a change. And maybe support the old mods Bethesda, so people can just drop them in the folder and they will work out the box. No update needed. Yeah, that's a hint for Bethesda, by the way, which I will probably completely ignore. But yeah. Anyway, I think it's an important update to keep the game working, you know, in the future, because we don't know when the next Elder Scrolls is going to be. It's probably not going to be a great deal for us. People will probably slag it off as such, but I'm going to see this as probably more bugs to deal with, probably more modding issues, but the game will work into the future, which is the important factor really if you think about it. So anyhow, see you in the next one, and when it comes out, we'll have a look at it properly. See you later.